This is Josh from CollectionDX, and this is not actually a review per se, but this is kind of a cool heads up. This is the Aoshima Miracle House Emeraldas from Galaxy Express 999. It's Gokin, it's big, and I don't think it's out yet for another month. This is kind of a landmark occasion for CDX because we're actually getting a toy before its release date. So this is a prototype of the Emeraldas, and this actually is the anime export weathered version. How is this different from the end version? Well, the main difference is going to be that the finish will be a little better, and there's a bunch of hatches all over this that don't work quite right in this version because they're not done yet, basically. So this is what we got right now. But I wanted to give you a heads up and show you how cool this thing is before it comes out, and maybe you could throw some pre-orders out for it. So there are three versions: normal version, metallic version, and anime exports weathered version. This whole thing is metal. Metal. This whole giant tube is all metal. That's nice. The only thing that isn't metal is the little ship on the bottom, some of the fins on the tail. That's pretty much it. I mean, the doors are metal. A lot of them are. The latches are metal. So gimmicks. There are a few gimmicks on this thing. One is, see these these things are on here. They're little doors, basically. These are doors that aren't done yet, but the gist is that you open one of them and they all open together. I believe that's how they're supposed to go. Elsewhere throughout the ship, you have these spring-loaded doors that will open up, and they pop out a little embankment. They're not exactly right on this version yet, but they're getting there. So you can see some of the doors are a little off because they're just not quite finished yet. The undercarriage, there's kind of a landing bay door, which I can't get open because I have there you go. A little door that you can hold the little ship that it comes with, and this door here is a little staircase. That's kind of neat. You can see the copyright on there. The stand, it looks like it's like bronze or something, but it's just plastic, hollow. These pieces come off. They don't seem to have any set place to kind of brace on, I mean, maybe you can there's no like groove for them to go, so what happens is it gets a little slidey, but it's basically around there is where it's gonna sit. I don't know if that'll change in the final version or not. This is the cool thing about this, though, and I'm gonna kill some of the lights to show you, is that this guy's got light up features. So the button is right here underneath. It's very nondescript. Okay, so the front lights up, running lights on the side, blinking lights on the top and bottom. But here's the genius. Look at this engine in the back. See it pulsing around in a circle? That's freaking awesome. Come on. Isn't that great? That's great. So this is I think it'll be like 1,800 yen or something like that. It's due out in like a month, I think. There'll be 3 versions, but this one comes from Anime Export, who graciously supplied us with the prototype. This is, I think there are only 3 prototypes of this. This being the third, or the second of third. It's very awesome. It's loaded with metal. I mean, serious metal. So keep an eye out for it. Pre-order it now. I think they're limited to 1,000 pieces of this version. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I'll write it up in the text, all the specific details for the item as it comes out. It looks good. All we need now, man, and I don't want to spread any rumors because I know nothing, but they've done the 2 different Arcadias. They've done the now the Emeraldas. How cool would it be to see a Yamato? Or move into that verse. I know Bandai's done the Solar Papinica, but that was lacking in metal. Imagine this build quality with these cool lights, but a Yamato, huh? So if you're listening out there, Aoshima / Miracle House, do it, because that's what we all want. I mean, this is awesome, but what we really want is a Yamato that is just loaded with metal. You'd make so many people happy. So, anyways, that's all for now. There'll be a little news post about it, and when the final version comes out, we'll have a nice full-on review of the whole piece. When it's the final version. So this is Josh from CollectionDX. See you next time.